I know we're dealing with one historic event right now with Joe Biden uh, stepping out of the presidential race. But it was just last week that we had another historic event, okay? And that was the attempted assassination of Donald John Trump, okay? And since that assassination attempt, there have been a lot of people, almost instantly, really, who have expressed doubt about the motivation behind it, about how in the hell did the Secret Service fuck this up so badly, about how was Trump truly injured, the extent of that injury, all that. So I'm going to give y'all 5 reasons from history why people are well within their rights to have questions about that shooting. America has given us plenty of reasons to doubt the shit that be going on, okay? But I'm just going to give you 5, okay? But before I do, make sure you hit that subscribe button. I am your homeboy first, and this is the realest, most entertaining show in the game. Put it on something. Again, hit that subscribe button, hit that like button, hit that share button, and put all your people on it. Okay. Let's start here, y'all. Cause see, the Donald Trump side of things, the MAGA side. Oh, these folks are on their celebrity worship shit. Did you see these motherfuckers at the RNC with the damn bandage on their ears? I tweeted out and I saw some other real ones felt the same way. They treated that shit like it was Nelly's band-aid. Y'all remember Nelly had the little motherfucker? I don't know what side he was putting it on. Y'all remember Nelly used to do that? That's how these folks were treating the Trump bandage. Folks talking about, oh, this the hardest motherfucker. Hell, one of our football coaches, Jack State University. Talking about the motherfucker with gangster or something like that. Like, what the fuck we doing? Folks really buying into this strong man shit. I better read that book, Strong Man, I'm reading right now. This son bit Donald Trump checks damn near every box. And the only reason I'm saying damn near is because many of these authoritarian figures that I'm reading about, had a military angle to him. This motherfucker ain't serving nobody in the military. He did shit. But talk. But yet and still, we got many people in our country who before and damn so after view this man as the strong man we need. Look what happened. He got shot. He stood right up. He golfed the next day. There are many who doubt that shit. Some reports said that man did not get shot in his fucking ear. They said the bullet hit that teleprompter. No, teleprompter. Okay. Just like I'm talking right now and I got these lights in my face. These political figures, when they be up there talking in front of us, they be reading. Their speech be loaded into some technology called a teleprompter. And that it kind of scrolls for them. Just like on these award shows and shit like that, them folks be reading off the prompter. Okay. That's what these political candidates be doing. Okay. And so it allows them not to have to look down and look up. You know how you would talk old school. When you were taught to give a speech, you read a little, look up, read a little, look up, all that kind of stuff. Well, they don't have to do all that because they can just look from side to side and see their speech there. So the reports stated, and this one I saw was, I think, the Pittsburgh Courier. Okay, to be thorough and give you the source. Pittsburgh Courier, if I'm not mistaken. Let me double check. And from what I saw, this is like maybe the oldest black paper up there in Pennsylvania. New Pittsburgh Courier. Okay. Says New Pittsburgh Courier is a weekly African American newspaper based in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. Okay. So they stated that they saw reports up there saying the bullet hit the teleprompter and the damn glass. That's what hit that motherfucker. You feel me? But that ain't what Trump's selling. Oh, he done had his old personal doctor come out and put out this thing and talk about, oh, I got to tell y'all this shit. Y'all got to see this shit. Because this some wild shit. I can't make this up. Okay? Can't make it up. And I'm going to show you why this shit is so unbelievable. Okay? We're going to look at it thoroughly. Trump put out this letter from his former doctor, Ronnie Jackson. Okay? And the letter says, as the former appointed physician to the president for President Donald J. Trump, I was naturally very concerned, as was the entire world, blah, 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 blah. Okay. He goes on to say, I have been with President Trump since that time, and I have evaluated and treated his wound daily. He is doing well, as reported and witnessed by the entire world. He sustained a gunshot wound to the right ear from a high-powered rifle used by the would-be assassin. The bullet passed, coming less than a quarter of an inch from entering his head, and struck the top of his right ear. The bullet track produced a 2-centimeter wide wound on his ear. That's what they're saying now. Okay. There was initially, significant bleeding, followed by marked swelling of the entire upper ear. The swelling has since resolved, and the wound is beginning to granulate and heal properly. He goes on to say there's still some bleeding, basically requiring dressing to be in place. Given the broad and blunt nature of the wound itself, no sutures were required. Come on, man. First of all, this is not the motherfucker that treated Donald Trump. Why the hell are we getting a report from him? Where's the report from the damn doctors who treated him? Okay. This is Trump's motherfucking doctor who will say whatever Trump wanted to say. Remember that he's the healthiest motherfucker of all time. Remember that bullshit? Come on, stop it. Stop it. Okay? That's bullshit. That's bullshit, y'all. And our government officials will lie to us about anything. And I got history on my side to prove it. I got history on my side to fucking prove it. Let's go through it, and then I'll bring you to an illustration that further shows that that's bullshit. Let's go back. Let's go back to motherfucking 1898 in this bitch. Okay? Show how these motherfuckers be lying. Here's one for you. 1898. We're going to go back to right before the Spanish-American War. Okay? This ship exploding, the Maine, is why we went to war with Spain. Okay? Look at it. And this is from one of my slides that I used to teach. On February 15, 1898, the Maine exploded, killing 266 Americans. Now look at what the press did with the shit. It says, the yellow press demanded war. Headlines screamed, remember the Maine. A naval board of inquiry blamed the mine for the explosion. Okay, and then see, just look at how things transpire. In response, Spain agreed to American demands, including an end to the concentration camps that they had set up in Cuba. Okay, but America didn't give a fuck about that because America wanted to go to war. America wanted some smoke. America had gotten rich. You know what I'm talking about? The Industrial Revolution had occurred. America had some money. America wanted to flex some military power. Okay, and Spain was an easy mark. So fuck what Spain was talking about giving America concessions. America wanted to smoke. And that's what you see here. So despite Spain giving in to us, President McKinley sought permission to use force. Now, what was the real truth? What was the real truth about the Maine? What really happened to this motherfucking ship? The Spanish did not blow up that goddamn ship. No, they did not. What really happened to the Maine was something goddamn exploded within the Maine itself. That's why that motherfucker blew up. Okay, Spain didn't do that shit, but our government used that incident to go to war, and it was beneficial, particularly for the rich. What they get out of it? Well, the United States got Puerto Rico, still in American territory, Guam, the Philippines, and goddamn made Cuba at that time an American protectorate. Now, how that benefit the rich first? Man, the more territory you get, the more resources your motherfucking ass got. And who gonna benefit from those resources? The rich folk run them damn corporations. Fuck we talking about? Come on, man. That shit was bullshit. Now, we won that war easily, but still, some people got killed behind bullshit. So, a motherfucker like me who knows stuff like that, hell yeah, people like Trump will lie. These folks, these so-called leaders will fucking lie. Let's do another one. Give a fuck. Let's do another one. That's one. Let's talk about the Kennedy assassination. Now, I can't show y'all that because I don't want YouTube fucking with my money. Okay. But y'all can type in the Zapruder film. The Zapruder film. Okay. And it's plain as day to me. And I used to show it to my students and everything like that for real. I would tell them, don't watch it if you're squeamish and anything like that. Okay. But if you watch the Zapruder film, which was filmed just by a cat that happened to be out there and had his camera, yeah, I know, just like today, if President Biden came through your hood, you know what I'm talking about, you would have your camera phone ready and you record shit. So that's what was going on, bro. Wasn't expecting to see the president get popped, you know what I'm talking about, but that's what happened. So if you watch it, yeah, it looks like he shot one time and now I don't know where that bullet looks like it entered because it looks like he's going behind a sign, and then when he come on the other side of the sign, he already done like that. But then the killing shot, the kill shot, it clearly looks like John F. Kennedy got shot right here in the right front part of his head. Clearly. Y'all can go watch it after you finish watching this. But go watch it. Okay? And it clearly looks like that bullet entered that man's head right there. But our government, they did a study after Kennedy, was assassinated. A lot of people had questions, okay? Especially since the person who allegedly killed him got killed himself at the goddamn police station. Like, how the fuck can somebody kill the president and then somebody is allowed to get close to him at the police station as he being transported by the police? Somebody gets close to him and kills him. So we ain't have a trial or nothing for Lee Harvey Oswald, who allegedly killed Kennedy. So we don't know. So many questions. So Lyndon Baines Johnson authorized something called the Warren Commission, okay? And they did a study, and they're supposed to be all these well-trusted white men in America, okay? Led by Chief Justice Earl Warren of the Supreme Court, okay? And they came to the conclusion that Lee Harvey Oswald acted alone and that he shot Kennedy from behind, and that the bullet actually entered his head back here, and that our eyes are lying to us, that there was nobody else involved, that there was no shooter, even though some people say there was a second shooter out there. And they, no. Your eyes are lying to you. The bullet didn't enter here. My eyes say that is bullshit. So when it comes to shit like what happened with Trump, do I believe there was a shooter? You damn right. Somebody got killed out there. Okay. But did Trump get shot in his ear? Or did that bullet hit that goddamn glass? And is Trump lying about what really happened to him to kind of make himself seem bigger and stronger and more bold? You be the judge. Oh, that's just two. I can keep this shit rolling. Let's do another one. What about Watergate with this motherfucker? Okay, where during the 1972 presidential campaign, you had some burglars break into the Democratic Party's headquarters in the Watergate building and shit, trying to really steal shit and eavesdrop and do, trying to, basically do shit to ensure Nixon gonna win. They get caught. Long story short, once everything comes out, we find out that this motherfucker not only knew about it, he tried to cover it up. Oh, and then in all the deep diving into it, we find out that this man right here was using his powers to go after his political enemies and all kind of corrupt shit. But what he say? I am not a crook. I am not a crook. Lying ass motherfucker. Lying ass motherfucker. But y'all telling me I'm supposed to believe that this son bitch that got popped in his ear with an AR-15 round and he ain't need no stitches or nothing. He just went golfing the next day. He ain't had to have no plastic surgery done, nothing. He just so fucking strong and he just show up to the goddamn RNC 2 days later like nothing happened. I'm Gucci. Get the fuck out of here, man. Get the fuck out of here. That's 3. I got 2 more for y'all ass. I got 2 more. Fuck it. Let's do another one. What about this motherfucker? Ronald Reagan in Iran-Contra. Okay. Long story short, this man here, first of all, America claims that it does not negotiate with terrorists. Okay. So if your ass get jammed up in a hostage situation, they claim they ain't gonna negotiate with the terrorists to get your motherfucking ass back. Okay. But in this situation, long story short, the Reagan administration sold weapons to Iran, who we claim we got so much smoke with, sold weapons to Iran in order to get them to do some shit to get some hostages back for us. But then we took that money and gave it to some Contras down in Nicaragua, okay, who were anti-communist. And old Ronald Reagan was anti-communist like a motherfucker, what I'm talking about. But the Contras were some folks that we weren't supposed to be doing no kind of business with. Why? Because they were dope boys. Okay, during this same time in the 1980s, in this Reagan era, this is the height of the crack epidemic in America. So while you got this man wife, a throat goat like she was, but you got this man wife up here talking about some just say no to drugs. At the same time, his administration was funding the Contras who was sending a hell of a lot of cocaine into the United States. Everything I'm saying is fact-based now. Everything I'm saying has already been buried out by history. Okay. The only thing that hasn't come out fully is the JFK shit. That I'm just giving you my opinion on that with my motherfucking eyes telling me. Okay. They won't fully declassify the JFK files and shit like that. Okay. But this shit here, this with the man from the Spanish American War. Okay, come on, that's crystal clear. The shit I told you about Watergate, that all that shit is out there. You can read all that kind of shit. And this shit with Iran-Contra is all out there, baby. And this some bitch right here want to act like he ain't know nothing about it. He just didn't. They want to have. They like to have presidents. They like to allow presidents, I should say, to have plausible deniability. But folks in his administration got jammed up behind that shit. Look up a motherfucker named Oliver North. But Reagan ain't know nothing about it. Miss me with that shit, dog. So while you had folks in these streets buying coke, converting that shit to crack, murder rate going up, jails filling up, this motherfucker's administration was in part contributing to that by being in bed with some of the dope boys. Come on, man. The fuck out of here. These folks will fucking lie to you in your face if you let them. I ain't done. I got one more for you. I told you I'm gonna give you 5. Shit, I'm gonna give you 5. Trump's so goddamn bad that they got people looking favorably at this motherfucker. And no, they should not do that. Because that war in Iraq was bullshit. Bullshit. Had motherfuckers going over there talking about Saddam Hussein had weapons of mass destruction, and some comedians say that some bitch ain't have a water gun up in that bitch. And you got thousands got killed in that bitch. Thousands got killed. Now, from the Iraqi side, shit, ain't no telling how many of them we killed. You know what I'm saying? All that fucking money that was spent. Meanwhile, this motherfucker doing No Child Left Behind, trying to reform the educational system. Goddamn it, some of that war money could have shown enough reformed the educational system by paying teachers $100 grand. But it was capped. Wasn't no WMD. Them motherfuckers want to access to that goddamn oil. This man had smoke with Saddam from back when his daddy had smoke with Saddam during the Persian Gulf War, all that shit, dog. These folks lied to us. So that's what I'm telling you now. You can't sit up here and be listening to what this motherfucker Donald John Trump saying, dog. That man is a habitual liar. That's what he do. He's a fucking liar. Which brings me to this, okay? This is an article from the Washington Post from 2023 that says, what does an AR-15 do to a human body? Okay. Now, we ain't going to go all the way through this, but we're going to go through enough that you'll see that ain't bullshit. Now, we have so many mass shootings in this country, and the AR-15 is the weapon of choice. So that's why they did this damn article. Okay, again, this is from fucking last year. All right. Well, let's scroll down here. Okay. Y'all see that right there? I own one of these motherfuckers. If I was at the house, I'd show you mine. But if y'all down with me for y'all, you've already seen it. Okay. But that's an AR-15 round right there in that chamber, as you can see. Okay. Now, look at what it says. It says this is a .223 caliber size round inside an AR-15. What makes the weapon so deadly is the speed of that bullet. It is small and light. Its cartridge holds enough propellant to send the bullet flying out of the barrel at a speed that would cross 6 football fields in a second. Are you fucking kidding me, bro? Let's keep going. Now, watch how this bullet erupts from the cartridge, y'all. Look at that. And then look at this animation and this write-up to go with it. Check this out. It says, any bullet can kill and instantly when it hits a vital organ. The higher speed of a bullet from an AR-15 causes far more damage after it hits the body and drastically reduces a person's chances of survival. As that bullet slows down, said trauma surgeon Babak Sarani, I'm hoping I got that right, an authority on casualties from mass killings, that energy is so massive, it has to go someplace, and your body will literally tear apart. Okay. So that's look at what it's doing now. Look at that animation. And I hope that we're picking this up. Now, of course, it didn't go into Trump's vital organ. Let's say even if he's telling the truth, it didn't hit anything vital like that, okay? But if it will tear your body apart, shouldn't it have tore his ear apart? Shouldn't that motherfucker have needed at least some stitches? At least some kind of corrective procedure up there? Come on, man. Come on, bro. Bush, I've shot one of these guns. Come on, bro. Come on, man. These folks will play in your fucking face. But you can't let them. It's part of these strong man tactics, these wannabe authoritarian. This is what they do. This is what the book I'm reading right now, I'm telling y'all, it's fucking me up. I've been reading a lot of heavy shit this year, okay? But this book is fucking me up. Read it. It's called Strong Man, Mussolini to the Present. And you'll see a lot of the same shit from Donald Trump. It's the same shit that folks like Mussolini did, folks like Hitler did, folks like Mobutu and Zaire did, folks like Orban, folks like shit, Putin. This what they do. It's like a playbook. It ain't nothing new. Berlusconi from Italy. It ain't nothing new. Don't let these folks play in your face, man, and try to prop themselves up like they are the true saviors of this nation and shit like that. No, bro, stop it. America has lied to us enough. Don't let this motherfucker Trump continue that legacy. Use your common damn sense. Put it on something.